Okay, folks, here we are for cheese ball number 3. This one is, believe it or not, I mean, I know. If you told me, I wouldn't believe it. This is one of Mama's favorite. And it's hot pepper jelly cheese balls. She don't usually do hot stuff. But of all the cheese balls, I'm going to tell you, this is the quickest, the easiest, and the most simplest one we do. This is an 8-ounce block of softened cream cheese.
I like the sweet red pepper jelly.
Sweet red. Well, this will be the same. It's sweet pepper. Don't get confused on the names. It's all the same. Hot pepper, sweet pepper.
Oh, hot and sweet's 2 different things. You're not tricking me.
Mama, have I ever tricked you into anything?
Yeah.
Well, that one time. Okay. 8-ounce softened cream cheese. This one, watch quick because it's fast. It calls for, the original we used to calls for a shallot, which is a mild onion. We don't have a shallot. We never have a shallot. We may have used a shallot one time when I went somewhere and found a shallot. So I use, and always do, minced onions. And I'm just going to put about a good teaspoon of these dried onions. And these will soften by tomorrow. So I'm putting that much dried minced onions. And that's the thing. The original recipe also says garlic powder. We don't do garlic powder, and I don't like the garlic in it, the minced garlic. It's different. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of sour cream in there. And that just helps. And this just happens to be hot pepper jelly, but of course, because it's jelly, it's sweet pepper jelly. So it's the same kind of thing. You can use red pepper jelly, roasted pepper jelly, but this is just hot pepper jelly. But it's sweet hot pepper jelly.
You better taste that to make sure.
And I'm putting, that's going to be 2 tablespoons. And a little. Actually, Mama, this looks like, let me take this out. This looks like it needs stirred up because it looked like the bottom had got to just the juices and all the peppers and stuff was on top, which is strange. Should have stirred it a little bit better before I globbed it in there. You can order hot peppers or roasted peppers. And I'm putting about 1/4 cup in there total. And that's going to give it a little heat and a little sweet. Now, where I had the others, and I told you don't use any salt in them, this one you do use a dash of salt. And that's going to bring out the flavors of the peppers. And it's going to, believe it or not, that little bit of salt will help to sweeten it. And give it some flavors. And that's it. That's the ingredients. And I'm just going to stir these up. Stir them up real good. And you want to let this sit overnight so it'll firm back up. You want to make sure you're getting, you could have probably used a mixer on this one. Hand mixer. Mama, I should have let you get your turbo out and fart it up. You know, you love that. But this cream cheese is so soft, and the jelly and a little bit of sour cream, I'm just going to have to put a little more elbow grease in it and stir a little bit longer, but it is going to mix up good. My dad used to love this. This is one of his favorite things, was a pepper jelly cheese ball. And he would make me, I lived in Nashville then, and he would say, go by there and get, which was Harry and David's, go by there and get some of that pepper jelly stuff. I'm wanting this cheese ball. So I'd end up going there about a couple of times a month to get him pepper jelly. And we would make pepper jelly cheese balls all year round. Dad would take, and you know, as I get older, I find I'm like him a lot. he would take a spell where he just wanted to eat something, and he would eat it every day for a month or two. One time he got hooked on shredded wheat.
And olives one time.
Yeah. On shredded wheat, the little frosted mini wheats. And he would eat 2 or 3 boxes a week. And so Mom went, bought up some because she knew he'd be wanting them. And he just quit them. He didn't want them no more. Step over here, Mama, where they can see you.
Same way with olives. That's what he did.
Yeah, he did with olives. Mom went to Sam's or somewhere and got up several that he
A
just
jar wouldn't last him one sitting, and he wasn't supposed to have all that salt, but he was just craving it. That's what he wanted. And then I started finding them different places like Sam's and stuff, and the great big jars, and I started buying them, and he'd eat them in no time. And I bought up a whole bunch, and guess what? He stopped
quit
cold turkey.
eating them.
And I had olives coming out my ears. It was olives.
But I find myself, I'll eat something. Now, he could eat pinto beans every day. And he would just, he liked homemade. And of course, Mama would make them for him about 2 or 3 times a month. She'd end up making them. But if we didn't have them, or she said, we don't have any, and he would want them later to eat, and he said, just open up some Lux. And he would eat Lux pinto beans.
Oh, yeah.
So he didn't mind to go to the store-bought if he had to. I've had to switch over to this whisk. It is metal. I hope it's not making too much noise. Now this one's a little bit thinner, and I'm going to put this one in a bowl instead of trying to put it in a ball. And then by tomorrow it will firm up a little bit, but it is a little bit thinner, and it's more of a dip, thick dip.
Yeah. Because that's never going to set up my ball.
It don't set up to make a firm ball. You can make them into a ball, but I guess where we put the sour cream and different stuff in ours, it don't. But it will tomorrow once it firms up. But I usually just put them in a bowl and serve this one in a bowl, and we eat them with crackers. Because tomorrow it will be much firmer, though. Mama, get your spoon. I'm going to let you taste of this one. See if you want more jelly.
It's hot. I was wanting to taste it before you put it in there.
I did taste of the jelly, didn't I?
No.
We've tasted. I've eaten that before.
I had that other jar, the sweeter red pepper jelly.
See, this will firm up, and I'm going to show it to you in just a second, but I had to get all the lumps out and get on all. Now, Mama, I know what we didn't put in here. Yeah, I know what we didn't do.
What did we not?
We didn't put in cheddar cheese.
Oh, so that would help.
I kept thinking, this ain't making up as much as it usually does. I just remembered we do put cheddar cheese in it. But you want to make sure you get all the lumps out of it. And this little flat whisk is wonderful for that kind of thing. If you have a flat whisk, and it will just.
I'm not finding the short cheddar cheese.
Well, that mild will be fine. It's just a little bit of cheese. Okay. So there it is, folks. And that's what you should have. You want good and smooth with no lumps. I'm going to taste of it before the... Oh, Mama, that's so hot.
I bet it is. There's just aggravating me.
It's not. Get you a spoon, Mama.
I
want your
had me a
approval.
spoon and you used it.
Was that your spoon, Mama? Now taste just a little taste, then I'm going to put the cheese. Come over here. Watch her run. Every time she runs. And the verdict is in.
It's good. It's not hot.
Aha, Mama.
It's a little warm, but it's not hot.
Mama, it's pepper jelly. It's the same one you like. This is the bag shredded. I know I'm not a good cook. I should be shredding it by hand. I'm going to put a cup of this in there. And I'm eyeballing it. Because I don't want to dirty up a cup for some shredded cheese. But you want to make sure it's good and thin and smooth before you put your cheese. Now this looks more like what we usually have the amount. You want a little bit more cheese in it, Mama?
Better to help thicken it.
Oh, it'll thicken by tomorrow. It's sort of, now the other peppers we use, the roasted red pepper, sweet red pepper, it causes it to be a little bit more pink.
Yeah, it's redder.
And it's more like pimento cheese looking. But this is a clearer looking. I would put the whole thing in there because it's really good. But it's not as red. Depends on your jelly. But I'm going to tell you, I've tried different ones. When you get all this mixed together, it's all about the flavor of the pepper, and you get a little bit of that zing, but not a lot. I ended up putting a good heaping cup of cheddar, and you can tell there that's going to firm up tomorrow. It just isn't firmed up tonight. You want to taste it now that I've got cheese in it, Mama?
No, it's all. At that David and Hiram Davis, whatever it is the best, I think. Or I got spoiled on it for sure.
Well, yeah, I guess you did, Mama. It's a little bit.
It's a little expensive.
Mama wouldn't talk about nobody. Mama, give me the bowl you want to use, and then I'll take this out tomorrow, and I'll put the nuts. You can put, what do they call them? Not crushed. Chopped pecans on top of this as well. Sometimes we don't. A lot of times, we just serve this in a pretty bowl, and just have it. That blue one will work.
I think we need a clear one.
Okay. Mama's picky about the bowl now. She's gonna find one. But as you can see, this is a wonderful cheese ball. And for you people who are into heat and like it, you can either chop up some jalapenos in it, makes it good, or use that stronger red pepper jelly, makes it good. Mama has taken my sampler spoon already and washed it. I'll use this. Oh, Mama is quick on the draw.
Here is the right bowl.
I'm going to use this, but I won't put it back in there. I promise. For you people watching, this will be washed thoroughly before.
Is that the right lid for that bowl?
No, ma'am. This will be washed thoroughly before. That looks like a huge bite on camera, but it's not. Perfection. And tomorrow all the flavors will go through it, and it'll be even better. It should be a black lid, Mama. It's a solid black one. And I'm going to put it in this clear bowl. This is a Tupperware bowl. It's not glass, it's plastic. But I'm going to put it in this bowl, and we'll probably just serve it right out of here. And I will put a few of the pecan pieces on top of it. It may be in the dishwasher or the dishwater even, because we got both of them going here. And there it is, folks. One more cheese ball, or maybe we'll call this one cheese dip. But there it is, and we'll put the pecans, some of these, right on top tomorrow. And there, let you see what it's going to look like. It makes a beautiful presentation, and it is nice just to have it. And you just dip crackers in it, serve it just like you would. You can always put your cheese balls and stuff in a bowl if that's better, and it serves up really well that way. I've done it both ways, folks. That's cheese ball number 3. It's been a productive day getting ready for Christmas Eve tomorrow. Today's Christmas Eve. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. And what we usually do on Christmas Eve, my aunt and uncle comes down, and we will have cheese balls just like these that I fixed tonight. We'll have maybe a sandwich. Mom might make some pimento cheese tomorrow.
No,
We might have pimento cheese sandwiches.
We've got chicken salad and little sandwiches we can do.
Yeah, we can do. Mama's got everything going. But we will have it all laid out here tomorrow, and we will serve it up, and we'll just have the best time, and I'll make that Russian tea, Christmas tea, whatever you want to call it. Mama, get over here in the view.
Oh,
Mama's worried about cleaning. Mama will have this
I'm
place
getting
cleaned
tired. I'm ready to go to bed.
Mama says it's bedtime.
Yeah.
What time is it? It's 7 o'clock. 7 something. Mama, it ain't time for bed yet.
It feels like it.
Mama, Santa Claus don't come tonight. That's tomorrow night.
I'd like to go to bed both nights early in case he brings something early.
Mama, he ain't gonna have to make 2 trips to bring all your presents, is he?
No. I don't need nothing. I got more than I deserve.
We are blessed, and we're so thankful. Mama, was that too hot?
No.
No, it
That
wasn't.
wasn't too
Of
hot.
course not.
No.
It was good. And the dill pickle one that we made earlier was
fairly good.
fairly good. You
Have to
did.
check it out tomorrow. What else was it we had? Oh,
The best pineapple cheese ball
I
ever.
didn't taste of it, so I had the peppers in it. I was afraid.
Folks, the cheese balls will be good tomorrow, of course. But with the cheese ball, it'll keep a while. Cream cheese will
We're
keep.
going to use these New Year's if they ain't eat up.
They probably will be. They'll probably still be good. And with a cheese ball, you can always, even after you cut on it, you can always form it back and make it round
done
again.
That several times.
And it's good. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to make new or throw it out just because it's been cut. Because it's not like a cake. You can reform it. And it may be a little smaller, but it'll still be a pretty little cheese ball.
It is.
Anyway. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll have Russian tea tomorrow night or Christmas punch. People call it different things. Christmas tea. I've heard it called different things. But we'll make it tomorrow and have it simmering and hot. Mama might make some hot chocolate. She does that sometimes for Christmas.
Corn hoops here.
If there's a lot of kids, she always does hot chocolate. And what else, Mama? Tomorrow, we will, if we do anything for Christmas lunch early, we'll show y'all tomorrow. Don't know what. I will do probably the apples tomorrow. The red cinnamon. We will probably do those. And when I'm talking like this is a live. If this is a recorded video, this is recorded. If you're seeing it later or whatever, this is Thursday before Christmas on Saturday. So when I'm talking about tomorrow right now, I'm talking about Friday. But may not post this video till Christmas Eve. You may not see this till Christmas Eve. So if we do anything on Friday, Christmas Eve, then I will show you all. And I'll probably do the apples on Friday, tomorrow, Christmas Eve. And let's go, Mama, before I get confused on what day it is. Anything else, Mom?
I think not.
Okay. Mama, you got a tree, and I can look through the window and see another tree.
Oh, yes. This is my vest tree. If I had all the pretty buttons buttoned up, I'd have a tree on the front.
Oh, I see the buttons now. These are buttons, those colored. Mm-hmm. Oh, see, mercy. And a little star button at the top. Mm-hmm. I just now realized that.
Mm-hmm. It makes a tree if I button it.
So you see us in these same clothes for 2 or 3 days. This is all Thursday videos. We've just been videoing it. And we'll do some Friday videos tomorrow. We'll have on different clothes.
And then we'll cook Saturday morning, Christmas morning.
And then we'll do lunch.
And then we're going to stop and rest.
Then Mama says it's a week of rest.
That's right. A week of rest.
Folks, y'all have a great night. Find you something good to eat. I hope y'all are enjoying some Christmas traditions. These are all our Christmas traditions except for the dill pickle cheese ball, which I think that may become a new tradition.
I doubt that.
Mama forgets that I can see her in this phone, and she'll be behind me shaking her head.
You just imagine things in that phone.
Good night, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Say good night, Mama.
Good night, Mama, and God bless you all.
Bye, y'all.